kills.
Alright, welcome back. Let's go. Another hour. Let's go.
Take a look at that. A nightingale.
Supposed to swap the documents in the saddlebags.
What brings you here?
Oh god. He is going to be a problem. So... what if I talk to him?
What brings you here?
Nothing? Nothing? What if I do this?
What do you think you're doing?
Stop! Huh? What's that? I heard something. Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Damn it.
No one's allowed in here.
Oh my god, we're screwed. It's all hard. We'll go with this speech because that's the highest one I have.
I'm waiting
Or
here.
scholarship, sorry.
Oh, how's that?
I've been watching you for a while, and I have a feeling you do well to talk a little. In conspectu Dei.
Who in God's name are you?
In God's name indeed. I'm a priest, and I know a wretched sinner when I see one.
Is it that obvious? Christ above.
Don't blaspheme.
Oh shit, success.
It'll help
Nice,
you more
nice,
to
nice.
confess.
And
Hell yeah.
in the morning, when I
Thought we
met
were
him,
fucked.
I swore I never laid eyes on his daughter. Even though my back was scratched raw from our roll in the hay.
That's a mortal sin. Lying with a woman that you're not joined with in holy matrimony. And then lying about it too. That's already 2 commandments broken for the price of 1.
I'll go to hell for that, won't I?
You won't. As long as you repent. Be contrite. Fast and pray. 10 Our Fathers. Ego te absolvo.
I'll start right away. Thank you, Father.
I am so happy that worked because, like, I was worried we had to reload there for a second. Okay. There you go. Mission accomplished. Now we go talk to her. So.
And that's exactly why we must...
She's upstairs, I believe.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
Lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady? To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
Okay, talk to Liechtenstein.
I'm still hoping it works out.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
He's like, what the fuck, bro? I didn't agree to that. Poor Hans, but he deserves it for being a spoiled brat all the time.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Yeah, it definitely would suck having an arranged marriage set up for you and you don't even know what they look like. Especially if you're promiscuous like Hans is, so.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere. Point them to the Jewish quarter and give them free rein. To do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylanders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, Waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, Your Majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Ramosh. Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No. We shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Oh, we are drunk. Very drunk. Okay. Hello. Sing. You can sing something.
Now we close our doors for the evening. People here know what to do. There'll be plenty more tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday too.
And then he farts. Okay. I find it funny how at the parties everybody's farting in this game.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only there's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of week-old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Okay. Find the jug of wine. That's normal, like, cup of wine. I don't think that would do it. Oh, wait. There's a pitcher.
You're right about Sigismund. The sooner he's gone, the sooner life returns to this country. I remember someone saying something about
They got by without us so far.
This is so funny. It's like you can barely see.
I will charge the enemy with cavalry.
Where do I go? Oh, okay, so we get a pitcher. I think we'll be good.
Wake up in a ditch somewhere with a mighty hangover.
Wait a minute. Won't let me do it. All of a sudden, I can't do it. Okay.
When those two go.
I shouldn't have done that. I was hoping it would pour it into the pitcher, but no. Where the hell do I go?
Father, please call me Rabbi or Lord Cape. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. And you just mispronounce the name.
God bless.
And with you?
Having a good time?
It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth the same.
Nah, I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
Well, let's
let's
have
play.
a game then.
Trying to play, yeah.
But for what?
For a coin. What else?
Playing for coin's a bore. You got anything else to wager?
I might have something. But you'll have to bet at least 20 groschen against it.
And what might that be?
Let's keep it a surprise. You would be sorry, though.
What the hell? It'll be fun at least.
You bet it will.
Okay, so we're playing this drunk. I can barely see, but I can just barely make out what they are. Okay. Haven't played in a while. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have 5, so we're gonna do a 1 and we're gonna roll again. Burp. I mean, I'll just pass with that. That's 300. Could have been better though, of course. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me, dude? This guy got so lucky. Yeah, I just keep getting terrible hands. That's really stupid. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, hold on. Hold on. That's actually not bad. But it's not enough to take the lead. We're tied. He's probably gonna win still. Could be wrong. Come on, bust. Yes! Yes. Alright, so I need 450. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't have 5. God damn it. Another fart. That's so funny. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. He's definitely gonna win. Oh, look at that. It's over. That was an emotional roller coaster. Okay, well, gonna call it there and not bother again.
You're a me.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Lititz, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
Ah, but there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well, I ought to look into that then.
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you, my lady.
It's easy for you to say.
Dignified higher value? Yes. I couldn't resist wine.
I am not...
How'd you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels! Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary.
where it would suffice for cleaning wood and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence.
Damn, he just got upset with me. Okay. What to do?
You hear that Lord Constance is
Ornate tin
now
pitcher.
the young Lord of Perkstein.
I sure did. Wojciech made sure everyone heard.
What do I do?
I'm filled with grief.
Fuck off.
Strong words. I thought your Aliska was brown-eyed.
I'm supposed to find a pitcher of wine, but I don't know how.
If the Queen did this, there wouldn't be no war.
Sorry.
Otherin may be an old pinch person, but when it comes to affairs of state,
Let's drink aloud to King Wenceslas.
Contrary, old goat. So we came here for the feast anyway.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time.
Alright, I'm just gonna take every jug and see what happens.
This is about politics.
That may be true. Good wine. You do it.
I still can't wait for that ginger cousin.
About the girls. Oh, the piglet.
It is going to take time.
Bangers. I'd rather eat well.
The name is unpronounceable.
Margaret Flopsy. Didn't you say that Lord Constance was going with them?
So what? They left a long time ago.
I swear to God. But I didn't ask for a wine.
And how should I interpret this?
And maybe later.
And otherwise, of course,
Filled with grief.
I am
Yeah, I'm starting to not know what to do.
Sorry, mate, but you're right about Sigismund.
Are you surprised? He's a bitter contrary, old goat.
Does anybody watching know what to do?
Came here for the feast anyway.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time.
Could always just pull up a video on YouTube, but I don't know, maybe you guys know. Let's try downstairs.
I'm filled with grief. Roast.
Hello. Looks like he's having quite the night. I feel like it's down here somehow. I haven't checked down here yet. I need more alcohol.
Excellent.
Give me alcohol,
Next
please.
time it'll be even better.
An open battle breaks out. It'll be a fucking bloodbath.
You sure know how to lighten them up.
Come on, surely it's on this table. Bruh. Fart. What on the goddamn hell? What in hell do I do? I don't know. So I'm gonna Google it. Or just YouTube it. Give me 1 second. Okay, where does he go? Looks like he went to talk to Cook Madeline. Okay, I thought I just attempted to do that and I couldn't, but okay. I can talk to her. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Can't it wait till morning?
Are you busy?
Sorry,
I need
I don't
alcohol.
want to interrupt, but are you busy?
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry mouths and half of them noble lords accustomed to all kinds of debauchery.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time. Lord Odorin was fortunate in his choice of cook.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life in this kitchen, and my grandmother before her. God rest them both.
Wait, you're Kvieta's daughter, Madlenka.
It's been a long time since anyone has called me by that name. I was afraid you'd forgotten me.
You haven't changed at all.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left a haughty young pup, and now you return...
An old dog.
Not at all. The years have been kind to you.
And how have you been all this time? Did my father give you a hard time?
Not really. When he remarried and had another son, his mood improved quite a bit. I also got married. And soon I had my little Elishka running around under my feet in the kitchen. Young Sir Christopher used to come and play with her sometimes. He was always a very nice lad.
Tell me more about Elishka.
She's a big girl now. She's a maid here for now, but I'm sure they'll find her a better job soon.
Well, aren't you worried about her? A young girl doesn't have it easy in life.
Even as a little girl, she used to beat up the boys in the village. I put up with all sorts of things without a peep, but not her.
And your husband?
Kuba? He died when Elishka was just a baby. He got bitten by a dog, and the wound festered. It was quick.
God grant him eternal life.
Okay, I think I have to do this to get her to give me it.
Why don't we go somewhere together? Somewhere private. And reminisce about the old days.
You really haven't changed at all. You ought go and have a drink and stop chasing girls.
Damn.
I mean, it's embarrassing at your age.
Where might I find the really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me. One of the distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, you'll see the pictures lined up on the
I
table.
was just there,
It's
bro.
Lord Odorin's. He's drunk plenty of it himself today.
Okay. Go back to where it was. And take the red, yes.
The red'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Oh. TikTok's being a pain in my butt. He just got shot.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
And everybody is drunk while they're getting attacked. Here we go. only take out the gun. I want to shoot somebody.
Make it on his own.
I'll beat you. For bloody hell, fucker!
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight.
Come on, hurry up. God damn it! I hate how they move so fast. There you go. Hans, I got you, Hans. Don't worry.
Come on, then.
I did not protect my brother. God damn it.
You want me? Not this for your effort.
Okay, so I definitely should put on my armor. But it's not letting me. What? Okay. How am I gonna fight? How am I gonna fight, bro? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I literally can't do shit.
For the cross!
This is really stupid. I need to reload or something, or I can't do this. What if I like ran away from combat briefly? Just so I can change outfits. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Should go back.
There you go. Perfect. Off we go. Let's go, Mutt. I'm gonna attack them on horseback.
Go fuck yourself.
Whoa. Or just run into them, it's fine.
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Take my steel!
Here, you arsehole, you fuck! Not this close! You won't get me!
Burn in hell!
Good job, Hans. Just hit him from behind. Nice.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get...
Forgot to put my visor down.
I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Jobst long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
My younger brother. Christopher.
You've known him for half a day, so what?
Shut up!
Leave him be. He's right. I just met my brother. Only to lose him again.
You'll have a chance to get back at them. You'll see. We'll avenge him.
And who will that help? Christopher? Me, so I can sleep at night? I don't think so.
But as for your father, you could...
Oh, he's the one who ordered opening the gates to those murderers. Oh, he can rot for all I care.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally. The same as Rutard and Botchek.
Well, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I wouldn't give up on the fucker either.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghout took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you. But von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, and he'll hang the lords.
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything about giving up. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first.
One Kunstad captured, the other almost crushed. What have they done that the Lord is
Just gonna take his stuff.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Even a man like you can't know everything. At least you're all alive.
Well, not all of us. Young Odorin, Anna of Volstein, and several other nobles are dead. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. Very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
I've been taking care of animals all my life, and they'd never do anything like that. No. Only men do such things.
Is nothing sacred to them? Such a bloodbath. They're not people. They're animals.
They got some good stuff on them. Definitely.
Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already. Poor and handsome, young, sturdy.
Well, at least it was over quickly. Though, he almost took Hineka Punch.
That dry devil is as tough as old boots. The horse fell on me.
Henry has no respect for the dead, clearly.
My Tempest lost his life too.
God damn. This guy's like 10 grand on him in armor.
I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he'll survive. Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already.
Ooh. Very nice. It's got such good armor, but only like near zero groschen. Alright, horse, I need you now. Definitely need you. Still got a better sword. I honestly could grab more loot if I wanted. I think we're good. Not too worried about money, because I got really good armor and everything already. This is a lot of money we just looted, so I'm happy with that. Let's continue doing the quest. I lied, I'm gonna take from this guy and I'm done. just a little more loot because I have a loot addiction, I guess. Look at that. We missed this. What am I doing? More of it. Very nice, very nice.
What about your I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and a tail on fire. Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already.
They're not people. They're animals.
Animal fire.
Alright, that's enough. I'm lying again. I just like see the shiny armor and I'm like, okay, I have to have that. Me take armor. Me take shiny.
Leave it alone. The two of you. Now we're in it.
I mean, I got the carrying capacity, so it's okay.
I've been taking care of animals all my life, and they'd never do anything like that.
I will not be looting them as they're being preyed to, or preyed about.
When they were carrying him past, I
still insist that it was necessary.
What have we gained?
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us. Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Henry's half-brother.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out. Quick, before it be...
Sorry guys, TikTok's being a pain, so I'm gonna end the TikTok stream. Just can't deal with TikTok no more. It's such a pain. It's fine. I gotta see what happened though. I'm watching the replay. Give me 1 second. Just, you know, I'm trying to know what happens in this game. All that with the king's blessing. This what we're afraid of. Do not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. Need to get back to the city and get the people out quick before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts. Okay. I'll come, and Liechtenstein already knows about it too. Very well, we should get going right away. Let's not waste time.
Let's not waste time.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but...
Could you stop blabbering already?
Borrowed.
We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
He's an asset relocation specialist.
Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
But do you think that's a good idea? No offense, sir, but you're no great warrior.
I'm not. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait, either.
All right, then. Let's go.
Okay. We will get on the wagon in the next live stream, the next part, guys. We have been doing this 5 hours now, so I'm going to call it there. I greatly appreciate everybody's time. Appreciate you guys watching. Please consider subscribing or following, and I will catch you in the next one. I'm definitely enjoying the game. Hope you are too. Peace out.